In this question, when 4 points are given to us, by joining these 4 points we have to draw a quadrilateral, and after drawing the quadrilateral we have to find its area. Let us see the solution for this. So the given 4 points are, we have named them as A, B, C, D. A is -4, 5 and B is 0, 7, C is 5, -5 and D is -4, -2. Let us locate those points in the graph sheet, and by joining them let us form the quadrilateral. Now in this system, here is the x-axis and here y-axis, and observe that the scale which I have taken on x and y-axis is 1 centimeter is as 2 units. Now let us locate the points. The first one is -4, 5, -4 on x-axis here and 5 on y-axis. Here is the point. This is A, and B is 0, 7. 0, 7 will be on y-axis here between 6 and 8. This is B. And now C is 5, -5, 5 on x-axis, -5 on y-axis. This is C. Now the D is -4, -2, -4 on x-axis, -2 on y-axis. This is D. Now let us join the points A to B and B to C, C to D, D to A. Here is the quadrilateral. Now we need to find out the area of this. For this quadrilateral, we will draw the diagonal either BD or AC so that the diagonal divides the quadrilateral into 2 triangles. So let us draw diagonal BD. So therefore, area of quadrilateral ABCD is equal to area of triangle ABD. Here is the triangle. If I draw BD, let me draw that. Here is the BD diagonal. Then one triangle is ABD, the other one is BCD. Plus area of triangle BCD. Now let us find out the area of these 2 triangles separately and add up. First of all, let us do area of triangle ABD. Now using the area of the triangle formula, let us try to find out the area of triangle ABD. Here it is half into modulus x1 into y2 minus y3, that is -4 into 7 minus of minus plus 2 plus x2 is 0 here, 0 into y3 is -2 minus 5 plus x3 is -4, so -4 into 5 minus 7. Now if we simplify further, we get half into, this is -4 into 9, that is -36, this is anyhow 0, and this is -4 into -2, which is 8. So this is half into -28. That means if you remove the modulus, it will be plus 28. Therefore it is 14 square units. Similarly, let us find out the area of the triangle BCD. Now BCD points are given, so let us substitute into the formula. 0 into -5 plus 2 plus 5 into -2 minus 7 plus -4 into 7 minus of minus plus 5. So this will give us half into, this is anyhow 0, this is 5 into -9, which is -45, and here it is 12 into -4, which is -48. So this will be half into 93, which is 93 by 2. That will be 46.5 square units. Now, area of quadrilateral is equal to area of triangle ABD plus area of triangle BCD. So what did we get? Area of triangle ABD, it is 14 plus BCD is 46.5. This will give us 60.5 square units. So area of this quadrilateral ABCD is 60.5 square units. So the area of the quadrilateral ABCD is 60.5 square units. In this question, the base of an equilateral triangle with side 2A lies along the y-axis such that the midpoint of the base is at the origin. Find the vertices of the triangle. Let us see the solution for this. Now look at this figure. The base of an equilateral triangle, here let us take this ABC is an equilateral triangle, and the base AC is on the y-axis, and the midpoint of the base is at the origin, and we have to find out the vertices of ABC. So the length of each side of this equilateral triangle is 2A units, as the midpoint of the base is at origin. So therefore point A is 0, A, and point C will be 0, minus A. So therefore point A is at 0, A, point C is at 0, minus A, because the total distance should be 2A. Now since the midpoint of the base is at the origin, therefore this point B should lie on x-axis. Therefore point B lies on x-axis. So coordinates of B is x, 0. Now the length of side of equilateral triangle is 2A units. That means the length of AB, BC and CA should be 2A units. Now let us consider this AB is equal to 2A. Now using the distance formula, let us recall this distance formula, which is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So using this, what are the coordinates of A and B? A is 0, A, and B is x, 0. Now let us find out the AB distance. X minus 0 whole square plus 0 minus A whole square whole under root, which will be equal to 2A. Now on further simplification, we get x square plus A square whole under root is 2A. By squaring on both sides, we get x square plus A square is 4A square. This will give us x square is 3A square. So x will be plus or minus root 3A. So therefore, the third vertex B is either root 3a comma 0 or minus root 3a comma 0. Now, therefore, the vertices are, one will be 0 comma a, 0 comma minus a, and one is root 3a comma 0, and the second possibility will be 0 comma a, 0 comma minus a, and minus root 3a comma 0. In this question, we need to find out the distance between the 2 points when the line segment joining them is parallel to y-axis and parallel to x-axis also. Let us see the solution for this. Now the given 2 points are P x1, y1 and Q x2, y2. Now we have to find out the distance between the 2 points. The distance between the 2 points is PQ when PQ is parallel to y-axis and when PQ is parallel to x-axis. Let us see the first one now. First case is PQ is parallel to y-axis. We know that when PQ is parallel to y-axis, then the x-coordinates of P and Q must be equal. This is a fundamental rule. So that means x1 is equal to x2. So let us use the formula to find out the distance between the 2 points, which is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square whole under root. Now the P point is x1, y1 and Q point is x2, y2. Now let us substitute into the formula. This is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now this value will be 0 because x2 and x1 are equal. So this will be 0 plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root, and this PQ length will be modulus y2 minus y1. We know that modulus x. Why are we writing here modulus? Because square root x square is modulus x for all x belongs to R. Now in the second case, when PQ is parallel to x-axis. Now when PQ is parallel to x-axis, then the y coordinates of P and Q are equal. That implies y1 is equal to y2. Now the distance between the 2 points, we know the formula. So let us use that, which says x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. And the value of this will be 0 because y1 is equal to y2. This will be square root of x2 minus x1 whole square, and here also we get modulus x2 minus x1. In this question, we have to find out a point on x-axis which is equidistant from the 2 given points. Let us see the solution for this. Let the 2 points given are taken as A and B. A is 7, 6 and B is 3, 4. Now we have to find out a point on x-axis. Let P x, 0 as we all know that if a point is on x-axis, its y coordinate will be 0. So I'm assuming the point p x comma 0 be a point on x-axis such that, according to the question, this point is equidistant from the two given points. That means the distance between P and A and distance between P and B is equal. So using the distance between the 2 points, let us write PA distance. So P is x comma 0. This we write here our reference. So PA will be x minus 7 whole square plus 0 minus 6 whole square and whole under root. This will be equal to PB will be x minus 3 whole square plus 0 minus 4 whole square. Now squaring on both sides. We get here x square minus 14x plus 49, and this is 6 minus 6 whole square is 36. Here it is x square minus 6x plus 9, and here minus 4 whole square will be 16. So on both sides x square gets cancelled, and if we simplify this, minus 14x plus 85, that will be equal to minus 6x plus 25. On further simplification, we get minus 14x plus 6x is equal to 25 minus 85. So what we get here, minus 8x is equal to minus 60. So if we simplify this, we get x is equal to 60 by 8, that is equal to 15 by 2. So the point on x-axis is 15 by 2 comma 0. In this question, we need to find out the slope of a line which is passing through the origin and a point which is the midpoint of the line segment joining two given points. Let us see the solution for this. Here two formulae are very important. One is of the slope and one is of the midpoint. The two given points are P 0, minus 4 and Q 8, 0. Now first of all, let us find out the midpoint of these two, midpoint of the line segment joining these 2 points. So the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Now let us name this midpoint as M. Then M will be, that is M, here let us write that. Let M be the midpoint of PQ. So the M will be now 0 plus 8 by 2 and minus 4 plus 0 by 2. Here what we'll get here, 8 by 2 will be 4 and minus 4 by 2 will be minus 2. So the M, which is the midpoint of PQ, is this, and origin is O, has the coordinates 0, 0. Now we need to find out the slope of the line passing through M and O. Simply we can say slope of MO. We know the formula to find out the slope. M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now if we substitute that, 0 minus of minus plus 2 by 0 minus 4. And here we get 2 by minus 4, which is minus half. So the slope is minus 1 by 2. In this problem, we were given the 3 points and we need to show that those 3 points are the vertices of right angled triangle, and remember, we are not supposed to use the Pythagorean theorem. Let us see the solution for this. Let the 3 given points be taken as A, B, C. A is 4, 4, B is 3, 5 and C is -1, -1. Now, slope of a line segment joining the 2 given points is given by y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now let us find out the slope of AB, which we get 5 minus 4 y2 minus y1 by 3 minus 4. Here we get -1. Similarly, let us find out the slope of BC. Here B is this and C is this, so it is -1 minus 5 by -1 minus 3, which is -6 by -4, that is 3 by 2. Now let us also find out the finally slope of AC. So C is here, A is here, so -1 minus 4 by -1 minus 4. This is -5 by -5, which is 1. So since slopes of AB, BC and CA are different, therefore the 3 points A, B, C are collinear, non-collinear. Therefore, they can form a triangle. Now, we can also observe slope of AB into slope of AC. Slope of AB is -1 and slope of AC is 1. So that means the product of the slopes of the two line segments is -1. Therefore, they are perpendicular to each other. Therefore, AB perpendicular to AC. Therefore, triangle ABC is a right triangle angled at A. How can we say this right angled at A? Because AB perpendicular to AC. In this question, we have to find out the slope of a line which makes an angle of 30 degrees with the positive direction of y-axis and which is measured in anti-clockwise. Let us see the solution. And these kind of problems can be understood very easily with the help of a figure. So it is given that a line makes an angle of 30 degrees with the positive direction of y-axis. Let us draw the figure for that now. Here it is x-axis and y-axis. There is a line like this which makes 30 degrees angle. Here is 30 degrees with the positive direction of the y-axis and it measured in anti-clockwise. So that is, this is 30 degrees. We all know that this is 90 degrees. Then obviously this angle will be 60 and this will be 120. So what can we write here? From the figure, we can understand the line makes 120 degrees with the positive direction of x-axis. So therefore, the slope of line which will be tan theta, that is tan 120 degrees, which can be written as tan 180 degrees minus 60 degrees, and this will be minus tan 60 degrees, that is minus root 3. So the slope of the line is minus root 3. In this question, we were given the 3 points and which are collinear. We need to find out the value of x because one of the points is given with the coordinate x. Let us see the solution for this. It is given that the 3 points x, minus 1, 2, 1 and 4, 5 are collinear. When 3 points are collinear, then area formed by them or area of triangle formed by them is 0. So let us consider the area of triangle formula which you have learnt in previous classes, which is half modulus x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Now let us substitute the values into this. Half into x1 is x into y2 minus y3, that is 1 minus 5, plus x2 is 2 here into y3 minus y1, that is 5 minus of minus plus 1 plus 4 into minus 1 minus 1. This should be 0 because the 3 points are collinear. On simplification, we get this is minus 4x because this half goes other side and it becomes 0, and this is 6 into 2 is 12. This is 4 into minus 2 is minus 8. On further simplification, what will we get here? Minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0, and this will give us minus 4x is equal to minus 4 and x is equal to 1. So the value of x is 1. In this problem, we were given the 4 points and we have to show these 4 points are the vertices of the parallelogram. But one condition is that we are not supposed to use the distance formula. Let us see the solution for this. Let us assume the 4 points as with A, B, C, D. A is minus 2, minus 1, B is 4, 0, C is 3, 3 and D is minus 3, 2. And these are the vertices of a quadrilateral ABCD. We need to show that that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. As we are not supposed to use the distance formula, let us try to use the slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Here, using the slopes, we will try to find out the slopes of all 4 line segments, and if opposite line segments have the same slope, that means their slopes are equal, therefore they are parallel. Now let us find out the slopes of the line segments. Slope of AB, this will be 0 plus 1 by 4 plus 2, which is 1 by 6. And similarly, slope of BC, this is B and C are here, so 3 minus 0 by 3 minus 4, which will give us minus 3. Now let us find out the slope of CD. Yes, C is here and D is here. This is 2 minus 3 by minus 3 minus 3, which will be minus 1 by minus 6, that is 1 by 6. And we will find out now slope of the fourth segment AD. Here is A and here is D. This is 2 minus of minus plus 1 by minus 3 plus 2. This is 3 by minus 1, which is minus 3. Now we can observe that slope of AB and slope of CD both are equal to 1 by 6, and slope of BC, slope of AD both are equal to minus 3. So since opposite sides have same slope, therefore AB parallel to CD and BC parallel to AD. Therefore ABCD is a parallelogram. In this question, we need to find out the angle between the x-axis and a line joining the 2 points given here. Let us see the solution for this. Let the 2 points to be taken as A and B. Here A is 3, minus 1 and B is 4, minus 2. Now we have to find out the angle between the x-axis and the line joining the 2 points. For that we need to find out the slope of this line segment. Now slope of a line passing through the 2 given points is given by the following formula, that is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now let us find out the slope of AB, which will be y2 minus y1, that is minus 2 plus 1 by 4 minus 3, which will be minus 1. But we know that the slope can be taken as tan theta, where theta is the angle between the line and the x-axis. So that implies tan theta is equal to minus 1. As we all know the trigonometry very well, it will be tan theta is minus tan 45 degrees, because tan 45 is 1. So this can be written as tan 180 minus 45 degrees, because we know that tan 180 minus theta is minus tan theta. So this will be tan 135 degrees. So that implies theta is equal to 135 degrees. So therefore the angle between x-axis and the segment joining the 2 given points A and B is 135 degrees. Now in this question there are 2 lines. The slope of one line is twice the slope of the another line, and the tangent of the angle between them is 1/3. The 2 concepts are there here. One is the slope of one line is double of the slope of another line, and the tangent of the angle between them is 1/3. Then we need to find out the slopes of those 2 lines. Let us see the solution for this. Now let us assume the slope of the line L1. There are 2 lines here, L1, L2, and the slope of the line L1 is assumed as M. Then the slope of another line L2 will be 2M, because it is double. Now given that the tangent of the angle between them is 1/3, so let us write the formula here. Tan theta is equal to modulus of M2 minus M1 by 1 plus M1 M2. Now Tangent of the angle is 1/3, therefore it is 1 by 3 is equal to, here m2 is 2m and m1 is m by 1 plus m into 2m. Then here we get 1 by 3 is equal to m by 1 plus 2m square, and here is a modulus. Now we know that modulus x is equal to a, then x is equal to a or x is equal to minus a. Let us apply this concept to this. What will we get here? M by 1 plus 2m square is 1 by 3, or m by 1 plus 2m square is minus 1 by 3. Now let us consider one of the two equations above there, that is m by 1 plus 2m square is equal to 1 by 3. Now if we cross multiply them, we get 3m is equal to 1 plus 2m square, and if we write all the terms together, then we get a quadratic equation. If we solve this quadratic, we get two values for m. This is 2m square minus 2m minus m plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is 2m into m minus 1, and here minus 1 common, so we get m minus 1, and this will be 2m minus 1 into m minus 1. So here we get values for m as m is half and 1. Now similarly, let us consider the second part. Let me just draw one line here. Now the second equation, if we consider, we get 3m is equal to minus 1 minus 2m square, and we get a quadratic equation here is 2m square plus 3m plus 1 is equal to 0. If we simplify this, we get 2m plus 1 into m plus 1 is equal to 0. That will give us 2m plus 1 is 0, or m plus 1 is 0. So here we get m as minus half, or m is minus 1. Now we are getting, for m we got 4 values. So the values of m, (1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1). Now we have to find out the other one now. So the possible pairs of slopes. So in the first case, if m is half, then the other one, that is the slope of the L2, will be double, which is 1. And if it is minus half, then it will be minus 1. Then if it is 1, then the other one should be 2 because it is double. And the fourth possible pair of slopes will be minus 1, minus 2. In this question, there is a line which is passing through the 2 points given, and its slope also given. We have to show the which is equal to this equation. Let us see the solution for this. It is given that a line is passing through the 2 points x1, y1 and h, k, and slope of this line is m. We know the formula for slope, which is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now using the slope formula, slope is m, y2 minus y1, that is k minus y1, by x2 minus x1, that is h minus x1. Now if we cross multiply, we get m into h minus x1 is equal to k minus y1. So hence the required equation is k minus y1 is equal to m into h minus x1. In this question, the 3 points h, 0, a, b and 0, k are collinear. Then we need to show a by h plus b by k is equal to 1. Let us see the solution for this. Given that h, 0, a, b and 0, k are collinear, when the 3 points are collinear, then area of triangle formed by these 3 points is 0. We know the area of the triangle formula, which is half into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Now let us write this. Half into x1 is h into y2 minus y3, that is b minus k, plus a into k minus 0 plus 0 into 0 minus b, and this area should be equal to 0. Now if we send half other side, it becomes 0. Now let us open this. hb minus hk plus this is ak, and this whole thing is 0 anyhow, which is equal to 0. So this is hb plus ak is equal to hk. But we want an equation having right side 1. Let us divide both sides of the equation by hk. And what shall we get here? hb by hk plus ak by hk, that is equal to hk by hk. Now if we simplify this, we get 1 here, and here k gets cancelled, here h gets cancelled. We are remain with b by k plus a by h is equal to 1. So therefore the required equation is a by h plus b by k is equal to 1. In this question, we were given a population graph, and using that we have to find out the slope of the line AB here, and using this graph we need to find out what would be the population in the year 2010. Let us see the solution for this. So given that the 2 points on the graph, A 1985-92 and B is 1995-97, we have to find out the slope of this line. Let us use the formula to find out the slope, which is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now using this formula, we can write the slope as 97 minus 92 by 1995 minus 1985. That will be 5 by 10. Then the slope of AB will be 1 by 2. Now let us assume that the population in 2010 would be p crores. Therefore, let a point C with the coordinates 2010 and P will be on the line AB. That means somewhere here. Now, when A, B, C are on the same line, therefore the slope of AB will be equal to the slope of BC. Slope of BC is equal to slope of AB. Now, using the formula, let us find out slope of BC. Here the coordinates are 2010 and P. So it would be P minus 97 by 2010 minus 1995. That will be equal to half. So if we simplify further, we get P minus 97 by 15. That is equal to 1 by 2. If we simplify further, this is 2 into P minus 97, that is 2P minus 194, which is equal to 15. So 2P is equal to 15 plus 194. This will give us 2P is equal to 194 plus 15 will be 209. Then P is equal to 104.5. So what can we say now? The population in 2010 will be 104.5 crores, because the population given in crores.